Hey guys, it's your girl Maya Phelps, also known as Maiyah Nicole, and I am a singer, songwriter, actress, and creator of my brand, Speak Into Existence. Acting and creating is my passion without a doubt. It's what I wake up wanting to do, it's what I wake up to go to school for, and it's what I want to continue to do for the rest of my life.
You left me here alone after all of this time. You just act like it's fine, and now I'm wondering why. I'm just left with all of these questions.
Music is literally everything to me. Like, I started writing music when I was really young, and that was just like a hobby. Of course, I was actually writing more so like poems and just free writing, and then that developed into writing songs. I don't know how, it just did. And so my love for music grew. I was in a choir called Oakland Youth Chorus, and that's when I like really started focusing on how to sing. And from there, I just knew that I had to, create music, and I wanted a platform. So I really felt as though I really wanted to be like a singer and an entertainer. So that's also like at the same time when I started discovering like theater and acting. So I enrolled in like a program called Kids for Camera. That's when I started learning how to act on the screen. And then I was in a program, a children's theater program, and my love for acting grew as well. So I had music and acting, and those became really like my two main passions. And that's how that started out. I just released my first single called Did Me Dirty, and that was inspired by true events, relationships, and I got a lot of great feedback about it, and I'm really excited. It's doing really well. Yeah, the second time, I just want to cut out the layer. It's doing really well. I released it on SoundCloud. I released it on my birthday, February 25th. So that was just like a huge moment for me, and now I'm just ready to keep working. I've been writing music like crazy, and I'm ready to just keep putting out more songs, and I'm working on a project. So that's the next step with my music. I've also been featuring on a lot of Howard artists projects, as well as like artists from back at home, such as like Kim Dog, Jesus, Legendary, Morgan Poindexter, Michael and Griffin, just to name a few. And that's been like a really great experience because I love collaborating with other artists. I love being in the studio. I love being able to like have writing sessions. So that's been really fun. As artists, any type of artist, but especially actors, we stand on the front line for social change. So what I want to do with my acting is tell these stories and have these conversations through acting, through theater, through storytelling about these, injustices in the world, about important things that need to be talked about. And I think it's so powerful to do it through acting, through theater, through TV and film. So I just want to be a part of that a part of that world because I love it. It helps me be present in my actual life. Um, there's a lot of things like I'm learning in my acting curriculum that cross over to my personal life that help me become a better person. So, Speak Into Existence. I'm the creator of Speak Into Existence. I'm repping it right now. Six, also known as Six. This brand I started in fall of 2014, and I really got it up and running in like 2015 during the spring. And Speak Into Existence was just inspired by my personal mantra of speaking things into existence and seeing things into fruition. And that has always been a big part of my life. My mom really like instilled that in me at a very young age. She just always told me to manifest what I want for myself in life and to actualize my visions and my dreams. And so during the time when I started my brand, I was like constantly having conversations about what was going on in the world, and it was just so frustrating because the open-ended question that always came up was, what do we do about police brutality, about just all the injustices that were taking place. And so I don't have the answers, and a lot of us don't. But one thing that I do know and I can relate to and that I can speak on and speak about is speaking things into existence. So this is my clothing line, Speak Into Existence, and I've been working really hard on it. I design all my designs myself, and then I have a printer and also an embroider, and I go get that done. So the next step is just me being able to print it myself so I can save money. But here's some pieces. I'm in the process of like selling things right now, so it's kind of like everywhere. But this is a really popular sweatshirt. On the back, it's the 6 steps of speaking into existence that I created. And this one is selling really fast. And then of course on the sleeve it says Speak Into Existence, see into fruition. So yeah, I have those, and then I have some black ones, and then windbreakers that are gone now. And then I'm starting to do more acid wash and distressed detailing on some of the pieces. And then also the next step is getting a manufacturer so I can create the clothes from ground up. Right now this is just to get my brand off its feet, to show the designs that I'm working with, but then the next step is actually like creating the apparel myself. We also have dad hats right here with my logo, and my last gray hat that I want to keep but probably will sell. And then this is where I keep most of my paperwork stuff. So business cards I have in here, and I keep those in here. Try to keep it as organized as possible so I'm not everywhere. And then I also created a postcard for customers when I ship out a product, and I just put this in their package just to remind them the 6 steps to speaking into existence, because that is what my brand is all about. And so they can keep that forever, and it'll be a great reminder for them to always speak things into existence. And I have extra tools that I keep in here for when I'm customizing pieces, when I have to sew things, or put eyelets and stuff. I use these eyelets. Well, they're deep in there, but
You did me dirty. Can't put me in the dirt no more, no more. No, no.
want to take this to great heights. I want to travel the world. I want to go on tour. I want to grow a huge fan base and use my platform for nothing but positive things and good vibes. Yes, yes, yes.